We are strongly in support of House Bill 1739. Mr. Chairman, my first session was 2003. That was a big insurance session. All the issues were on the table. And Chairman Guerin stood tall for policyholders that session, and it is no surprise to me that he's standing tall for them with this bill. We support House Bill 1739 because it protects policyholders, and Chairman Guerin has brought you a very fair solution to a demonstrated problem here. It promotes the prompt payment of claims. It restores the law, and it restores our rights. We've had 12 years of experience with the Supreme Court case, Brainerd versus Trinity Insurance. And we've seen over that long period of time, problem after problem. You just heard two very powerful stories, and we thank those witnesses for making the trip here. It's hard for people to do, and we thank them for doing that. As you've heard, the insurance companies do this. They can pay under these first-party policies, these uninsured, underinsured policies, all day long, all around this country, 48 states. They know how to do this. But it's only in Texas and Virginia where all of a sudden we can't do that. We can't figure this out. We've got to make you go to court. And as you heard, the policyholders are not told that this is what they're going to have to do. They're not told you're going to have to walk across hot coals, and you're going to have to take us to court for us to pay you under the policy after we take your premiums year after year. There's a very high cost, as you've heard, for policyholders if no payment is made under that policy, and there's a cost for doctors as well. We should not forget that piece. Doctors need to be paid for their care. It's very difficult for that to happen if the first-party insurance company does not step up and honor their obligations under the policy. These insurance companies are the professional claims adjusters. They do this all day, every day. They've got teams of people. They know how to investigate claims. They know how to look at police reports. They know how to take witness statements. They know how to evaluate medical bills. And they know what the appropriate cost of that claim is, and they know how to send a check. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're paid to do. When the Supreme Court handed down Brainerd, they opened up a Pandora's box. And I just want to read the one sentence, if I could, that really creates the most problems. The UIM insurer, by that they mean the underinsured motorist insurer, is under no contractual duty to pay benefits until the insured obtains a judgment establishing the liability and the underinsured status of the other motorist. Obtains a judgment. I contrast that with subsection C of Chairman Guerin's bill. An insurer must attempt in good faith to effectuate a prompt, fair, and equitable settlement of a claim once liability and damages have become reasonably clear. That means you get paid under your policy, you get paid faster, you get back to work, you get back to your family, you get back to your life. Under McCarran-Ferguson, y'all have the power as state lawmakers, because the business of insurance is not regulated at the federal level. It's regulated here at the state level. That's different than a lot of other areas. But insurance, you have the power. And so you can set the public policy in this state. You can change this law from the Supreme Court to this law that will make sure that people get paid. Because right now insurance companies just say, sue us. We'll challenge you. See how much of a stomach you've got for this fight. See if you can get a lawyer to take your case. And by the way, you're going to have to pay that lawyer out of your own pocket at the end of the day. And all we'll ever pay you is what we should have paid you the first time. The third-party insurance company, the at-fault driver's company, can say, our guy was wrong. He shouldn't have hit you. He ran through the red light. And we know that you're hurt, and we know you're really hurt, and we want to pay you all the policy limits. They can do all of that. And your insurance company, your UM company, can say, that's all good and well, but until you go get a judgment in court, we don't owe you a dime. We're just going to wait. We're going to sit on our hands. Insurance companies are protected here. They have to approve settlements. If you agree with the third-party company, the at-fault driver's company, that you'll take those policy limits, your company has to say, yes, we approve that. So there are safeguards built in. No insurance company is going to be over a barrel here. They know what they're dealing with. And they're in the clear. They're not on the hook. If liability and damages are not clear, they don't have a duty yet. But under Chairman Guerin's bill, when liability and damages are reasonably clear, pay up, pay under the policy. This is a very surgical fix. It makes sure that there are no gaps in coverage and makes sure doctors are getting paid and makes sure people can get back to work. In short, it makes sure you get what you paid for when you buy that policy, when you're extra responsible and you pay more to protect yourself from other people not being responsible. With that, I'm happy to take any questions.
Any questions, members? Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. There is no problem with the 7th Amendment with this bill. We stand for the 7th Amendment. You can see it on my binder right here. You're going to be protected. Your Bill of Rights will be protected under this bill. You'll just get paid under your policy.
Excellent. God bless Texas.